Hello there, welcome back to another video of Luigi's Mansion 3. This is the last episode we're playing this game. We're gonna finish this game. Spoiler alert, but yeah. This is the final floor, the 15th floor, and as you might know from the previous episode, I said I recorded both videos on the same day. And unfortunately, on the same day, I didn't check that my mic was on, so yeah. I had to record my voice separately, like currently. And another unfortunate thing is that the start got cut off for some reason, so I only have the first minute of this section cut off. But we didn't miss much, so basically the final floor right here is the Boo's lair or something, King Boo's lair. So basically on this one floor you have 4 puzzle room sort of things, and you have to retrieve the key to unlock the final door. So at the top left you can see that there's 4 key that you need to collect in order to open the final door that you'll see later, and that's pretty much it. So first you enter the room and you basically go to each of the 4 rooms and collect the keys. So this is basically it. And yeah, we're also gonna face the hotel owner before fighting King Boo. And so that's about everything we did. We did die a fair amount of times, spoiler alert, but you get why. And I'll explain it later. So for now, yeah, just enjoy the video without my commentary like last episode, because I won't reenact my reaction to everything, you know, because it's been really weird and awkward. So just enjoy these last moment without my annoying voice. So yeah, enjoy.
Yep. Whoa, haha, yes. Oh, yep. Wow. Oh. 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 Wow! Wow! Yeah. Oh, yes. Ow. Well. Well, hello. Well, hello. They did it. Ho-ho. Okie dokie. What? Oh my. Wow. Wow! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Ow, phew. Hello. Got it. Oh. Ow, ow. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Ow, ow. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. Ow. Oh. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Yep. Hup. Oh yeah. Airman. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh ho. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, oh, oh. Hello?
我是bomb的psychokaten Scornish. Go! Nos time, nos lulu! No sign of Tonetov!
Wow!
Sequash cutscene! Kano Soke Remote Mig Rubber Source Takim Heads thoughts meant loon to him. Visca Luigi, du Meckler.
So finally we get to fight the hotel owner, and right here, at first it was confusing because you have like this first floor where you have to dodge a laser, then and didn't know exactly what to do until I discovered you can go below, which has a subfloor, and in the subfloor there's 4 levers where you have to pull in order to disable these barrier lasers, so to speak. And the reason for that is because the hotel owner, when you try to suck her in, she has a really high pull force compared to all of the other ghosts, and she will drag you into the barrier and you'll take damage, therefore canceling the sucking animation. So yeah, you need to disable at least 2 or 3 of them to make sure you have enough room in order for Luigi to successfully pull her in. And this took a fair amount of time, because also that in the subfloor she also uses water to make Luigi reset, so you have to make sure that either Luigi stays out of water or else you have to go through the same labyrinth again and reactivate all the levers. Because the levers themselves gets reactivated after a while, so you have to constantly do that over and over. Here you can see I disabled all the levers, so there wasn't anything to stop us. And once you have enough room to work for, you can finally try and engage her when she does the slam attack with her mirror. And when she does that, she has a few moments of vulnerability where you can flash her and suck her in. Right there, I wasn't successful because I was a little bit greedy. I tried to suck her HP a little bit more before slamming her, which failed. And the second time I did it right here, I actually generally tried to use the slam, but she was moving too fast. Like, she was actually pulling really hard. So yeah, I had to redo the whole thing again. And so there you can see that the laser will get reactivated, I believe. And also there's heart on the wall, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do the laser spinning attack. And for those ones, you have to move all rotate to 360 instead of jumping due to the height limit of the burst. And yeah, now everything gets reactivated. And you have to do it all over again. And I did this for about 20 to 30 minutes? I don't remember, probably 20 minutes. And so yeah, right before that you saw that Luigi got washed away by the water. And one thing to watch out is when you're playing as Luigi, make sure that Luigi is safe from the hotel owner, because she will attack you once you're distracted. So this is about everything I can say about this. It's not fairly complicated, it's just really a lot of multitasking. Like, a lot of multitasking. It doesn't seem like it right here because you're not on the spot playing, but it's really like multitasking. Because you have to control both characters at the same time. If you were playing as co-op mode, this will be way easier. One player on top, one player below, and right there you have the floor lighting blue, signifying the water coming from that direction, going into that direction, and yeah. You can use Luigi over and over again if you ever get hit by the water, so there's no worry if you can't really make Luigi dodge in time. And there I just really clutched in with that slam. I almost ran into it. So yeah, as you can see, you don't have to necessarily disable every single lever and laser. As soon as you have enough breathing room, you can just engage her at any time. Okay, so I skipped ahead a little bit because she has like around 600 HP. And you have to do this for quite a while, so it's kind of repetitive. So you get the drill. And at this point, she has about 100 HP. And yeah, there's nothing much to say about this. And once you get the point, it's really easy. And she also doesn't have new attacks or anything. She does the same move every single time. And maybe she adds 1 or 2 more lasers right here, but everything else is almost the same. There's no second phase or third phase. And I got hit by that because I thought it wouldn't go that far. So yeah. And she was barely dead, and she escaped with 3 HP. So we don't, at this point, we don't even have to disable any of the lasers. We just need to suck her for half a second and she's dead. And there we go. And she did this comical thing like all other ghosts who get sucked in. And yeah, we finally beat the hotel owner. Ooh, this took actually quite a while. And in total, this whole video took about 2 hours. Due to the fact I died quite a lot. Not to the hotel owner, to King Boo. Which you're gonna see after a few moments.
Yeah! Way to Mario. Go, Luigi! Hey. Oh, yeah! Huh? Oh. Come on, this way. This way? Huh? Oh, let's go. Huh? Come on! Ha! Oh yeah! Ha ha! Come on! Mario? Oh, okay.
すくすくウィン総集さんサメの竹イエルスーすくすくウィンおいどろサメの竹オンガオロロ
Come on, let's go. Oh. Hey, come on. Luigi, let's go. Yeah, this way. Wahoo! Come on. Hey! Come on!
Okay, so here we go. The final boss of the game, which is King Boo himself. Like last 2 other games, but like, you know. Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty funny that like Mario could do all his Mario 64, his Super Mario Galaxy stunts, but Luigi's like, nope. I definitely can't climb this broken ladder, you know? It's missing like two bars, and he can't climb that up. So he has to go all the way around to find another ladder where he can climb it up. And you see the top left one? That one's only missing one or 2 bars as well. He couldn't climb that up, so we have to go all the way here. And from the looks of it, this looks pretty sick. if I was living at a hotel like this, it would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And obviously, and as awesome as it would be, the boss battle will happen on the roof of the hotel. How cool is this? And yeah, you think, oh, we saved Peach. Right? We saved Peach. But little did they know, this motherfucker is here all along. Oh my god. And in 1 second, there goes all our efforts. We saved everyone for nothing. And for some reason, the dialogues are really slow. And once this is over, the fight is finally on. And I gotta say, this boss battle is pretty ridiculously hard for some reason. Maybe I'm just a rookie at the Luigi's Mansion games, but like, this boss battle it felt really unfair at most part. Cause like, he has like a lot of different types of attacks, right? Mostly the one using his tongue feels the most like bullshit in my opinion because of how the hitbox works. So right there, you had the one where he did the front flip and then used the tongue vertically. And that attack, I'm 99% sure it has like auto aim or it's a homing attack. Because it's depending on how Luigi's run. And the second attack, as you can see right there, is also the same thing. He swipes the board with his tongue horizontally. And at some part during that, like there, I did use the burst, but it wasn't like good enough for the game, so it says like you didn't do the jump high enough, so it still dealt some damage to him. And at first I didn't know what to do with this exactly, because it didn't seem at first the bomb did anything to King Boo. Because the first time we tried to throw the bomb at him, he immediately did his following attack, so he didn't have time to throw the bomb in its mouth. But that's what we were supposed to do. And the second time I missed, so yeah. And he also has the lightning attack, which is pretty easy. You just simply don't stand on the tiles where the lightning shows. And yeah. And once he's done all of his other attack and suck in the bomb, which is not trying to blow up. And here you see again that I failed because he did his following attack way too fast. There, I did the burst jump correctly. And see, I didn't do it late or early. It was almost at the same time. Maybe like 2 frames or 3 frames of difference, but it wasn't if like I didn't jump the last 2 times I did it. And so most of these gonna happen a lot of times, which is why I died quite a few times. And I finally did throw the bomb into his mouth, finally. And yeah, you might know we have to use both Luigi and Luigi to pull his tongue and slam him. Which is the only time we're gonna use Luigi in this fight. The other times he's gonna be useless. It's only for this part we're gonna use Luigi. And now we have his second phase where we see 2 of them. And one thing I didn't notice is that one of them is fake and one of them is real. So this is gonna be crucial because we want to throw the bomb at the one that is real. And this is also the reason why I died so many times, because I didn't know they were different. I thought at the beginning we had to guess every time which one was the real one. But I'm gonna say it right now so you don't get confused all the way, and obviously I'm gonna skip a lot of parts because I died a lot due to not noticing this. So the main difference is you're gonna see that they are different on their mouth. So one of them has 4 teeth and one of them has 2, and the real one is the one who has 4. This is important because when you throw the bomb at the one who is fake, he's just gonna vanish and you're gonna just waste your bomb. And if you don't know which one is the different one, you're gonna have to do this a lot of times. Like this, you're gonna vanish, you're gonna throw another bomb, and you ain't gonna have time to throw the second one at the real one if you ever miss or don't know which one is the real one. And don't think that the second one will stay disappeared. It'll come back and you have to do this all over again. And the sequence is pretty long and all of its attack are pretty like not unfair, but like the hitbox are all pretty like unreasonable, especially because of how the depth of perception and the controls feels like at this angle. Like this camera angle is really not like really not the boss battle friendly for this boss. If you are playing it, and you're gonna know it. Definitely, 100%. Especially when you have a drifting Joy-Con. So right here, we're gonna finally go out of the second phase after a really long struggle. And this is by RNG. I didn't know which one was the real one. I realized it much later that one of them is different by the teeth. So yeah, we're gonna slam King Boo right here. Boom, boom, and boom again. And right here, he's gonna have a final phase, which is absolutely ridiculous. The final phase is actually pretty insane. I mean, it's not that insane, it's just like all of his attacks are like boosted. And he's gonna summon the Great Painting.
Are you? Oh.
And you might gonna know another difference from this. The fight itself doesn't change at all. It's just the attacks you're gonna use are gonna be more powerful. And yeah, you're gonna see a timer on top which says 4 minutes. You only have 4 minutes to complete this fight. And if not, the painting is gonna suck the whole hotel in and it's gonna be game over. So you might gonna think that like, oh shit, 4 minutes, that's not enough to complete this boss, right? You're gonna do everything fast, gonna stress you out, but in reality, no. 4 minutes is actually a lot of times. It's a lot of time to complete this. You just gotta make sure that you survive each round of attacks. So yeah, spoiler alert, I'm gonna die right here. And I'm gonna skip ahead a few deaths I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna show you the proper way of doing it. Yeah, so I died a few hundred times. That was only 4 deaths. 5 deaths, I think. And the last 3 were pretty stupid because I still didn't figure out which one was the real one, right? So I finally figured out after my final death. So right before I entered this 3rd phase, I realized then that one of them was different by the teeth. So right here, we're gonna kick King Boo's ass. And as you can see, all of his attacks are fairly basic. It's the same thing, but like times 3. Because there's 3 of them. Wow. And yeah, all of his attacks are slightly faster. He's sometimes gonna do the slam attack with his body, which actually one of the hardest to avoid because of how large he is. And also this tongue one's also pretty annoying. You have to make sure that you don't get hit, or else it's gonna do this again. And one thing I really don't like about this game is how loud the beeping is. Like, it's ridiculous how loud this is. Like, when I was actually recording with my voice and live commentary, dude, it was so hard to hear my own voice. I have to stop speaking. Like, I couldn't even hear myself. So yeah, right here, you're gonna throw the bomb, and gonna throw it, and it would have been so awesome if I actually had the voice here, but right there, it was a really, really, really lucky shot. I'm gonna explain it after this beeping is gonna be done, but here's the final slam. And we're gonna suck King Boo into the poltergust. And the beeping's still going. Get his diamond crown, which is giving him all this power. And this is it. We're done. And thank God the beeping stopped right here. So, why I was lucky? If you go back and rewatch that, I actually didn't specifically try to aim at the Boo, the real one. Because at that point, I was like, not really aiming. Because in this game, the aiming control was using the right stick, and you have to tilt the stick up and down in order for Luigi to aim up and down with his suction cup. And at that point, I wasn't aiming because I feared I didn't have time to throw the bomb and find the right boost. So I thought I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's just try the next time he does this attack. And yeah, so I just threw it, right? Without even finding which one is the right one. And I just threw it away. And to my surprise, it was the right one. And I was like, whoa, that is insane. Dude. Because I have to take the time and find which one was the right one, then throw it at him. And I have to take time to aim, right? So there was a really short window where you can throw it at him. Yeah, there we go. We saved everyone, and everyone is happy. For me, it was a really good ending because it was really complicated, man. This boss battle, control-wise, was really a bad boss battle, control-wise. And when the diamond disappeared, it seems like all the ghosts became normal, as if like the diamond were the one who controlled them. That's why they were obeying King Boo. And now they agreed to rebuild the hotel. And the big guy, the red big guy right there, just threw his helmet. And there we go, we finished! Sorry it took really long to explain everything, but yeah. It would have been really cool if you guys actually heard my actual reaction, but like, yeah, you don't get everything in life, and so yeah. But at the moment, I was kind of salty, to be honest, because I died like 5 times for no reason. Because I was salty towards the way all the controls weren't like as precise as I think it is. Because since you can't rotate the camera, right? You can't exactly aim, even in third person. It was a fixed camera angle. It was slightly tilted at the horizon, kinda, if you know what I mean. On like from that perspective, it's really hard to aim at King Boo. And not only that, you have to find the right one. And I'm not gonna be like really complicated on this, but on the last phase, since the bright light was behind King Boo, it was really hard to see which one had how many teeth. So yeah, that's my only slight complaint, but like, yeah, it was a pretty fun boss battle, to be honest. And overall, yeah, I think it deserves the family game of the year. Like, it isn't as easy as a typical Mario game, but it's like hard enough so that people can both enjoy it and feel casual about everything. Like, a lot of the gems in this game are really hard to find. But like some other are really easy to find. So it's a mix of both, and I think it really fits the game for a family game. So you have a well-rounded difficulty curve, and yeah, and also like I said, the control in this game sucks. Like, it sucks so much balls, it's ridiculous. Dude, you guys don't understand how much, like, I would have liked if I could use the Wii remote to point at where I could have sucked, you know? I just point on the screen where I want to aim, and Luigi would suck that part, right? In this game, you have to rotate both like on the x-axis and the y-axis and the z-axis at the same time, so it's like so freaking complicated, man. With just 2 sticks, man. And in the fixed camera angle. So like yeah, all these things added up together, dude, the control is really like really trash. The game itself, without the control, I would give probably 8 or 9. It was really solid, man. It has a good theme. I like the concept that the game is happening in a hotel rather than a mansion like previous 2 games, because you can feel the sense of elevation whenever you go up a floor. You get higher and higher, so it feels like accomplishment, you know? It's like typical accomplishment feeling when you go upwards, and it actually feels really cool. And each floor has its own theme. Like my favorite one is probably the pirate one. The Egyptian one was also pretty cool, and also which one do we have? I also like the I like the plant room. The plant room, the garden, kind of. It was kind of like, it was like 4 floors in 1 floor. Like what? So it didn't make exactly sense, but I like those floors a lot. And yeah, we completed. And to my surprise, you actually have a rank in this game for some reason. I don't know, it's depending on how much coins you collected, because there's a lot of freaking coins in this game. And most of them are useless. I don't know how they rank your progress, but it's either how much coins you collected or how many times you died. And I'm pretty sure I didn't die more than 10 times. Probably like 9 times overall. Which is not too good for a family and casual game like Mario / Luigi. Yeah, I didn't play this game for playing the ring. I played this for having fun, so that's what we did. We didn't collect all the gems, but that's gonna be another story. I'm gonna do that on my own. And yeah, there we go. The end.
Bye, everybody.
We did the impossible, completing a Nintendo game. And yeah, like I said, look at the hotel back there. It looks amazing, man. I really like this game. I'm glad I played this game rather than Pokemon for some reason. I think Pokemon sometimes is really overrated, just my opinion. Probably just Sword and Shield, but like after X and Y, I didn't feel like Pokemon feels like Pokemon. It feels like a bunch of everything mixed together, and they try to modify it too much. They never keep the same thing, and sometimes I kind of hate that. So yeah, we finished the game. I don't know what to do after this, so, and this is gonna be my final video of the year, maybe, because the following day is gonna be the holiday weeks, and everybody gonna be tired as fuck, and nobody will ever try to do anything before the start of next year. And which reminded me that I didn't do Scream Park or Scarescraper, which are online, I believe. I rarely do online things because either my internet is like trash at the point that it won't even like connect to it, or like the online is just trash on its own, like Nintendo Switch Online, like on its own. It's just a bad service, like the way it's structured and everything. So yeah, it's either that or my internet shit. And sometimes it's both, which is like most of the time that actually happens. So then I don't know which one I start to blame, you know? I have to blame both at the same time. Fuck. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after 2019, but I hope it's gonna be a good one. This year wasn't really a insane progress for me. I only gained like what, 10 subscribers? Dude, that's actually embarrassing. I gained 10 subscribers. Oh my god, please subscribe for my effort for trying to upload more videos. I haven't finished Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I don't think I'm ever gonna finish that because apparently it's like 80 hours of content, including everything, paralogs and whatnot. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play that on my own because the more I try to make videos out of it, the more I slow down my gameplay, and I really try to finish the game on my own. So I'll try to finish that game on my own, and I'll try to try to do something else, maybe less boring. Yeah, I'll really try to do more fun stuff, you know? So yeah, I have nothing else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this final episode of Luigi's Mansion 3, and I hope you guys have a nice holiday week or vacation, whatever you do in your country, and hope to see you guys next decade. That's not funny. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this whole year. Hope you guys like your years, have a nice time, and enjoy the rest of the year. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.